Well, welcome back, guys, to Final Fantasy VIII. Let's continue on. Alright, now this is actually the second time I'll be recording this part, mainly because I was having a lot of issues trying to win a rare card, a particular rare card from Triple Triad, but I think I'll be doing a lot better this time around. I just have a good feeling. Anyway, last time when we left off last time on Disc 2, we had just defeated Sorceress Edea for the second time. However, at the end of that battle, Rinoa had ended up falling unconscious. So, it's time to find out what happened to her on Disc 3. I'm not really sure what happened to her, Squall. After Edea was defeated, she just kinda passed out, it looked like. And it looks like she just hasn't woke up since. Matron is waiting at the orphanage, eh? Well, I think she's at least come back to her senses, at least from what we saw before. Alright, let's head up to the bridge, and then we'll be walking over to Edea's house, it looks like. Oh yeah, I need to do this real quick. I checked this last time, but Dummy does not really junction well at all, so we need to be getting rid of it. Alright, Squall, what else can we get rid of on you? I don't think Squall really is going to need double anymore. We'll get rid of his cures as well. So, you can get rid of your cures as well. There, at least this way he'll have a little bit more room. Get rid of your cure, Sophie. Get rid of scan. Fortunately, we can't just get rid of those 4 extra demis that I have stocked, so I think we're stuck with them for now. Alright, Selfie. I'm going to equip Alexander to you. Let's check our abilities. Shiva, you can start learning Elemental Defense ×2. Diablos, you can start learning Time Magic Refine. Carbuncle can learn Status Defense ×2. Leviathan can learn Recover. Alright, Alexander, I need you to be learning High Magic Refine. And that'll be good. Alright, so let's go off to Edea's house. And her house is straight ahead. Yeah, I bet, after she was just our enemy not too long ago. Well, there's a magazine right in front of us. Another Timberaniacs. Hey there, Sid. We'll talk to him in just a minute. But first, we have some more Curagas to draw. Not many, but better than nothing, I guess. No problem, Sid. All I do is talk big, but in times of trouble I run away. I was in a no-win situation. Your defeat would be the end of you. Your victory would mean losing my wife. I just couldn't bear to face either outcome. I don't care about myself, but please forgive Edea. Well, I'm sure we can, since she seems to be back to normal now. Well, there she is. Hello there, matron. It's not over yet. Alright, we'll hear what she has to say, Sid. I have been possessed all this time. I was at the mercy of sorceress Ultimecia. Ultimecia is a sorceress from the future, a sorceress many generations ahead of our time. Ultimecia's objective is to find Elone. She is after Elone's mysterious power. Ultimecia is a very fearful sorceress. Her heart is filled with anger and hate. There was no way I was going to let her get a hold of Elone. The only thing I could do was surrender my soul to Ultimecia and lose control of my mind. That was the only way I could save Elone. Wow, a sorceress from the future. Ultimecia has yet to achieve her goal. I believe she may use my body again to carry out her plans. I plan to make a stand this time, but if it does not work, I may have to face you in battle once again. Well, you can depend on us. Sorceress Adel? I don't believe we have. She's the sorceress who ruled Esther during the time of the Sorceress War. No one knows where she is now. The Galbadians must have thought I was the sorceress who received Adel's powers. However, that's not the case. I received the powers of the previous sorceress at the age of 5. I believe Sorceress Edea is still alive, and that Ultimecia released my body in order to use the body of Sorceress Edea. Ooh. Sorceress Edea is the type who will not hesitate to use her powers for her own selfish desires. Should Ultimecia from the future bequeath her anger and hatred onto Adel, their power would be unimaginable. Oh, I imagine. No, you already said that. I guess that's all you have to say. I guess we've heard enough. Almost seems like she just dropped dead. I think she's just unconscious. The other students at Garden have a right to know about the outcome of this battle and what's to come. Take whatever information you can get here back to Garden. Remember, it wasn't just Rinoa, everyone fought. Yep, everyone fought as a team. Is this really the time to be heckling him about this? Ultimecia's objective is to find Elone. Elone's mysterious power, sending one's consciousness back into the past. I get it. Ultimecia wants to send her consciousness from this period further into the past. But what could she want by going further into the past? Time compression. It's time magic. Past, present, and future get compressed. What's going to happen to the world? Why do something like that? It does sound weird. Yeah, basically prevent Ultimecia from getting Elone. I wonder what he was gonna say there before he cut himself off. So first off, we have to find Elone, then we can worry about Ultimecia. I believe that Elone is on the White Seed ship. We're setting out to look for it. I wonder where it could be. We'll gather information for a while. Be prepared for battle at any time. And Sorceress Edea is back at her home. She's probably not our enemy anymore. Let's just leave her alone. Certainly hope so. Well, Edea was possessed, so it was really beyond her control. Alright, so what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to do a soft reset now, because I have another file prepared for a card battle that I need to be doing. Now, the card that I'm after is one that Sorceress Edea is carrying, but she'll only play it by Sentra's rules. So what I had to do was I had to do some tweaking with the card rules that were in effect. I managed to abolish the plus rule and the random rule that were in effect there. Basically, they had random, plus, and same all in effect at once. And as a result, because I'm not the best Triple Triad player, I was having a lot of trouble with that. But I shouldn't have any trouble this time, especially now that I can pick my own cards. Alright, Edea. That card is mine this time. So the only rules in effect now are open and same, which is something I can probably deal with pretty easily. Ah, good, and she played her card. Very good. Alright, and we trounced her. Give me that Edea card. Now trust me, taking the effort to abolish the rules, rather than trying to actually play by them, that was a lot more simple and a lot less time consuming than trying to play by random and same and plus rules. What I basically had to do was I had to keep going back to Balamb, and then I had to keep coming back here so that I could try to... Basically, when you mix rules together, there's a chance that you could either spread a rule or you could abolish a rule. So by going back and forth like that, I was able to eventually abolish both plus and random. Now, did I have any extra magic on this file that I had to get rid of? Oh yeah, double. Check my abilities. I'm pretty sure I'm learning everything that I just set him to in the other file. Yep, we are good to go. I had also made another separate save file where I had just card modded all of my stuff, so that with the random rule in effect, there was a chance that I would still just pick my random pick my rare cards instead of like my garbage ones. But I didn't want to card mod all my stuff just yet. So I did some research and I found out that abolishing the rules was the best course of action. Well, I'm glad that's out of the way. I'm pretty sure when I recorded this several years ago, I had a lot of issues getting Edea's card as well. But, not this time. Okay, so now that we have Edea's card, it's time for one of the side quests that we can do on Disc 3. And this particular side quest that we're going to be doing is challenging the card club members. Basically, there's this group of people around Balamb Garden that consider themselves pretty pro at Triple Triad. They go by, like, card names, like Jack, Spade, you know, stuff like that. However, before we can even challenge them, I'm gonna have to be bringing up my reputation in Balamb Garden by playing Triple Triad with a bunch of people in here. So, you're just gonna have to bear with me while I win a bunch of card battles and build up my reputation. See you soon. Okay guys, time to see if I've built up enough reputation so that I can start challenging the card club members. Now, this guy here is the first member. He's Jack. Now, I'm pretty sure you have to fight these guys in order. This guy usually appears around this area, either on the left side or the right side of the board there. Alright, so time to challenge Jack. Now, this guy doesn't have any rare cards, but we do at least need to beat him. Alright, and we beat him. So that is Jack defeated. By the way, if you don't have enough reputation to fight these guys, he'll mention the card club members, but he won't actually try to challenge you or even admit that he's one of the members. I lost, you're really good, but don't think you've defeated the CC group just yet. There are 6 members in the group I haven't defeated. The first is the Card Master and the group's leader, King. And the others are called the 4 Suits, Card Knight Club, Card Prince Spade, Card Princess Diamond, and Card Queen Heart. Then there's Card Magician Joker, whose ability is still a mystery, even to me. Now that you defeated me, I'm sure they'll show up soon. Good luck to you. Maybe you'll be successful. I certainly hope so. Now, the next guy on our list is going to be Club. Now, this guy can be a little bit of a pain to find. He's usually roaming around the circle here somewhere, but usually more often than not, it's in the northern section, anywhere between the cafeteria to where the parking lot is. So, let's see if we can find Club. Doesn't look like he showed up this time, so let's just re-enter the area and see if we get lucky. This guy can be difficult to find because it is kind of random if he'll pop up or not, so we'll just need to keep our eyes peeled. Right, that's not him, that's just the kid that had the mini-mog card. No sign of him yet. Ooh, that might be him. Yep. Hello, Club. Draw. This guy doesn't have any rare cards either, for the record. Excuse me. Just a telemarketer calling me. Alright, so that's Club defeated. Not bad, but beware, there are many players far better than me in the CC group. Now, for the next card club member, we're going to have to go back to where the directory is, because they'll appear in the same area that Jack was. Now this one's always easy to find. See that pair of girls there walking up from the south? They're our next target. Card Princess Diamond. It's actually a pair of them. So, let's challenge them. Alright, another one defeated. Thankfully, we don't have to defeat both of them. Beating one counts as beating both of them. Well, Sid beat you guys. Okay, so what we're gonna do next is we're gonna be heading for the training center. Now this guy is the wild card of the group called Joker. So he's not really a member you have to beat, but of course we're gonna try and go after him. I think I'll save first just in case. I mean, I'll probably be okay, but you never know. Okay, so let's go off to the training center. Yep, this way. Now, when he does show up, he's supposed to pop up in this area. But again, he's one of those guys that doesn't always show up, so we might have to enter this area a few times. He'll eventually pop up, though. Nope, not yet.